boy. So Phantasm Ravager is the long-awaited 5th and final installment to the Phantasm series. I've been waiting for this movie for a long time. I believe the 4th installment, Oblivion, came out in like 1996. So that movie creates more questions than it answered. It leaves on a huge cliffhanger. So us hardcore Phantasm fans have been on the edge of our seat for all those answers and for a sequel to Oblivion for longer than we should have had to wait. So this is usually the part of the review where I tell you what this movie's about. You know, I give you a little story synopsis, I tell you what the characters are doing, what their motivations are, and unfortunately I can't do that for this movie, because I have no fucking idea what it is.
What the hell is going on?
Look people, I have been waiting on this movie for damn near 20 years. I have been a Phantasm fan since I was a little kid. I've watched the first one and the second one constant numbers of times whenever I was growing up. I like the third one okay, the fourth one's a lot of fun, but waiting that long for a movie, yes, I know it will skew your opinion a little bit if you end up being disappointed, but just in all honesty, cutting through all the bullshit, this is one of the worst put together movies I have ever seen. This is a sorry excuse for storytelling. It is horribly edited, the acting is trash, much more than you would expect from a B-movie like Phantasm. And I will describe this movie in a way that I have not described many movies in my life. Using one word, unacceptable. This is an unacceptable piece of trash that should have never seen the light of day. It's a shame that they're able to bring back all the cast from the original movie, even the girl who was in 10 minutes of the original who just holds the knife and stabs Reggie. They're all back from this. You get Reggie, you got Michael, you got Jody, you got the tall man, and unfortunately Angus Scrimm's final performance. And the fact that they could get all these people together. They have Don Coscarelli, the creator of this series. He directed all the movies except for this one, and you can tell. They got all the players in the right spot, their hearts all in the right places. You can tell that they're trying, but they have nothing to try with. This movie has nothing to bring you. There is no story. There is no coherence. This movie feels like a collection of deleted scenes from the past couple of movies that they just decided to reshoot with this older cast. They chopped it all up, threw it into like a fucking bingo wheel, and then pulled a movie out and decided, well, let's just put it out there and see if it works. Guess what? It doesn't in any way possible. Coming out of Phantasm 4 Oblivion, you had the tall man take one of the silver orbs that he always has following him out of Michael's skull. Michael's laying there dying in the desert. Reggie follows the tall man into a time portal to face him in his final battle. And that is what's supposed to be our setup for this final movie. And none of that payoff is here. None of it. The movie starts off, and this is the only time that I smiled during this movie. You see Reggie coming into the distance with his little classic ice cream man uniform that he's worn in all of these movies, and you have that classic Phantasm theme. And then our movie begins, and my sadness begins. They try to do some weird, incoherent story spin where possibly it's in Reggie's head for this whole movie, or maybe the whole series is in Reggie's head. I don't know what the hell they were going for. If anybody can make sense of this, please tell me, because I was sitting there for 90 minutes just thinking like, I don't understand. I don't get what you're doing. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me?
What we gotta do is we gotta snag that tall dude and stomp the shit out of him, and we'll find out what the hell is going on.
The special effects are god-awful. They have this gigantic spinning orb in one scene that looks straight out of the Sci-Fi Channel. Whenever they show the red world, you know, the little Mars-looking dimension that the tall man and all of his little dwarfs live in, it looks so bad. It looked better in the original movie, which was like 30-something years ago. Some of the scenes are just so badly written and badly acted. I mean, it's god-awful to watch. There's scenes where Reggie's trying to be funny and he's like, hey, I wrote you a song. Remember that song I played for you last night? He's like, yeah, my angel girl. And I'm watching it and I'm like, is this supposed to be funny? Because it's not funny. This is breaking my heart. Guys, it pains me down to my core to say this, but there is nothing good about this movie. There is nothing good that I can say about this. There's nothing that I can pull out and say this is a redeeming factor, or this is a silver lining, or if that's a diamond in the rough, that one scene was cool. Nothing. It absolutely breaks my heart that this is what we're getting for a final installment to a series that I love. I have loved this series since I was a kid. I have been waiting for the conclusion to this story for so long, and it just absolutely pisses me off that this is the sorry excuse for a conclusion that they decided to give us. I would have been happier with not getting anything. You know, I was going over my review for this movie in my head before I filmed this, and I kept trying to find reasons to lean on a skip it. But there's no way I can do that. There's no way I can do that to you guys. I cannot leave any shred of hope that there might be something in this movie that you will appreciate, or that you will find good, or that you will like whenever you see it. I can't do that. So unfortunately, as much as it pains me to say this, as much as a Phantasm fan as I am, and as heartbroken as I am, that this is what we got for our final conclusion, whenever I think about Phantasm Ravager going from today forward, all I'm going to think about is one phrase. Fuck this movie. So what did you guys think of Phantasm Ravager? Have you been a fan of the series as long as I have? Have you been waiting for this movie as long as I have? Did it meet any of your expectations? Are you as heartbroken as I am? Put all that in the comment section and let's talk about it. And definitely check out the first two because they're awesome. Like and share this video, and please hit that subscribe button so you can come back and see me next time. But if that's not soon enough to check out some more of my videos, you can check out a few more by clicking right over here.